guys, welcome to math. I hope you're ready. So for today for math, we're actually going to be doing the same thing we did yesterday. So we're basically just going to be reviewing fact families, which we should be amazing at because we did it yesterday and we've already done it before that. So all we're doing is reviewing fact families, and then your assignment for the day is the same thing. It's going to be fact families. So it's going to be just like what you did yesterday, but you'll have to fill in a little bit more, okay? So first, let's review what our fact families are, or what a fact family is, and then we will, and then I'll show you the assignment, and I'll let you get started on it. All right, so if you remember, fact families. Fact families are a group of related multiplication and division facts. Okay, so it's a group of related multiplication and division facts. So it's when we're looking at those multiplication and division facts and we know that they go together, that they end in the same product or they're using the same codes, right? So let's look. And remember, so fact family is a group of related multiplication and division facts, and then we're going to think are part, whole. Okay, so remember that. So we had our house for our fact family. And remember, you're going to have 2 multiplication facts. You're going to have 2 division facts. So 2 multiplication facts, 2 division facts. 2 multiplication facts, 2 division facts. And then you'll get you'll have 3 numbers up here. You may even have 2 numbers and then a missing number. So let's see. I want to fill in the rest of this fact family, right? So I know I have 5 and I have 20. Well, I want to know 5 times what equals 20. 5 times what equals 20? Well, I can skip count and figure that out, or I could even divide 20 into 5 using equal groups. So I'm going to skip count. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, that's 4. Okay, so then I know this missing number must be 4. So then I'm going to go through and fill in the rest. Well, I know that because this is the equal sign and this is multiplication, that this has to be my product. Well, I know that 20 is going to be my product for multiplication. So I know my 20 is going to go here. And I know it's the biggest number, and for multiplication, the biggest number goes at the end, right? For multiplication, biggest number goes at the end with our multiplication fact because it's the product. For division, it's opposite, right? So for multiplication, it goes at the end. For division, it goes at the beginning. So I'm going to put them here. So you see multiplication, the biggest number goes at the end. For division, the biggest number goes at the beginning. So now I'm going to fill in my 5s and my 4s, okay? So I'm going to put my 5 here. Well, I know if I put my 5 here, I can't put my 5 here because then it's going to be the same equation. So I'm going to put my 5 here. And I'm going to do the same thing. Put my 5 here. Well, I can't put my 5 there because otherwise this is going to be the same equation. So my 5 has to go here. Well, now I have one number left, right? I have 4 left. So it's just going to fill in those empty blanks. So then I know I have 5 groups of 4. I have 4 groups of 5. And then they both equal 20. Okay, so that's how we can fill in our fact family. So remember that fact families include 4 sets of facts with the same 3 numbers. So fact families include 4 sets of facts with the same 3 numbers. So I have 4 facts with these 3 numbers. So I'm going to remember that I have 4 facts with 3 numbers. Okay, so that's a big thing that we got to remember with our fact families. So I have 2 of them I'm going to do for you. So this is my first one. So I know I have 7, 6, 7, and 42. 6, 7, and 42. Well, I know 42 is my bigger number, so I'm going to fill in 42 first. Well, I have 42 here at the end. Well, and then I know for multiplication, right? Because this is multiplication, the bigger number goes at the end. So I'm going to put my 42 here because it's the product. And then I also know 42 goes at the beginning for division because it's the biggest number. So then I'm going to put my 42 here. So I've now filled in my 42, so I'm going to put a check. 42 is done. Finish it. I don't need any more. Now I need to fill in the rest. Well, I'm missing both of these, right? Well, my 6 is here. So my 6 needs to go in this one, right? It's going to have to go first because it was second here. So then I know this is 6 times 7 equals 42. So now these are going to switch. And it's going to be 7 times 6 equals 42. Because this is 6 groups of 7. And this is 7 groups of 6. And then I'm going to fill in my last one. Well, my 6 actually, I have 4 6s. So my 6 is actually done. So that means these have to be 7. Okay, all right. So we're gonna do another one. This one might look a little bit more like our, we're gonna start from scratch, just like our in a bit of practice is gonna look. So my numbers are gonna be, I have 24. Then this is going to be a 4. I'm going to leave this as a blank. Okay, so I'm going to fill these in. Well, 24. And then I have 4. So I know I need to figure out what 4 times what equals 24. Well, I'm not really sure. So I think I could do some equal groups, maybe, or a number line to figure it out, or a strip diagram. So I'm going to take my strip diagram, and I'm going to do 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 plus 4, 4, 5, 6, 16, plus 4, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, plus another 4 is 24. And I'm going to count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 strips. So I know that this missing number has to be 6. So that's what you have to figure out first, is what's the missing number. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my biggest number and fill in my 24. Well, remember on our multiplication, I see these are multiplication. Well, I know 24 is going to go at the end because it's the biggest number and it's my product. So I'm going to put 24, 24. Oh, then I see my division, my missing numbers at the beginning. Well, those have to be 24 because the biggest number goes at the front. So then I'm going to check, 24 is done. Okay, well now I know 4 times 6 equals 24 because I did a strip diagram. So I'm going to put 4 times 6 equals 24. Well, on my next one, I know I need to switch it because I can't have it the same. Because if it's the same, then it's on a fact family. Because this is 4 groups of 6. This is 6 groups of 4. So then I'm going to come down here. Well, I know 4 needs to go on one of these and 6 is going to have to go on the other, right? Because I got to have one of each. Well, if I put the 4 here, then my 6 has to go here. If I put my 6 here, then my 4 has to go here. Okay, so we're just filling in numbers. It gets to the point where we're just really filling in the numbers. So for your independent activity, you're going to be doing something very similar to this. Actually, very similar to what you did yesterday on Seesaw. So it's fact families again. There's some of them that are filled in and some that you're going to have to do yourself, okay? And so these actually have the missing number at the top. So you're going to have to do 7 times 6, and then you're going to have to do 5 times 9 to figure out what these missing numbers are. So 7 times 6 and 5 times 9 to figure out what these missing numbers are. And then you're going to fill in the rest of this one. You got to find the missing number. I would suggest to go through and find the missing number for all 4 of these first and then work on filling in the bottom. But you can do it however, whatever is easier for you. All right. Well, I hope you'll have a great day and I will see you tomorrow.